So in the Espresso Kitchen this morning, we have something rather special for you. We're going to be showing you how to make your very own margarine in the comfort of your own home. But before we get there, let's talk about seeds for a second. Now, seeds do more than just grow the next generation of plants. Sunflower seeds, for example, also contain nutrients that can contribute to good nutrition, and it's quite an interesting process how this goodness is cultivated on sunflower farms before becoming sunflower oil.
You can never be too healthy, and we know that the first step in leading a nourished lifestyle is to watch what you put into your body. The idea of consuming natural goodness and eating oils made from seeds is an ever-growing trend.
Sunflower seeds are considered one of the healthiest snacks because they are full of essential nutrients and good fats like omega-3, which is important for maintaining a healthy heart.
But the big question is, how do you get it from this to this?
On the plains of Limpopo, you'll find the Springbok Flats, which is home to many of the country's sunflower farms. As consumers take interest in farming practices, they want to know how their food is made and what impact it has on the environment in farming areas.
We have two big factors here in what we call the Springbok Vlakte for sunflower farming. It's our soil. It's very good for sunflower production because we don't use any fertilizer, and we use a system called no-till farming. That's very good for the sunflower and the sunflower production. The second one is our climate. We do planting from December to February, and then the climate changes and the rain is a big factor as well for sunflower. We are in a dry place in South Africa, but for sunflower it is sufficient if we get a good year of rain.
With the 40 farms around the area, 30 million tubs of margarine are produced per year. But it all comes down to the farmers and the hard work that they put in to create a quality product.
Every year we have between 35 and 40 farmers on board on the Unilever Sustainable Farming Programme. That covers something like 40,000 hectares per season per year. They adhere to their code of conduct for growing sustainable sunflower. That encompasses things like biodiversity, carbon footprint, social awareness, farming practices. We back the farming community to do their best in all types of conditions.
I'm part of a community of sunflower farmers in the region. I would say we all work together quite closely to get the best out of the area and the project. We are here to produce food for the next generations.
From pretty yellow flowers in the ground, there's quite a process to harvest the nutrient-packed oil.
Peter, I believe all but nothing goes to waste. What is the process from sunflower to crude sunflower oil?
When this crop is harvested, probably in a month's time, it comes to Boksburg. It's got foreign matter, dirt in it. That's how it looks when it arrives at my factory, Sioko Boksburg.
The seeds are washed, cracked and separated from the husk. The oil is extracted and the sunflower meal derived from this process goes to the animal feed industry, so nothing goes to waste.
Finally, we get to oil. This is the first cut of the oil. We decant it, we make it clearer. Finally, after that, we get to our final product, which is crude sunflower oil, derived from these plants, all the way on a truck, all the way to Sioko Boksburg, processed crude sunflower oil.
Flora is not only great to spread on your morning toast or to melt over a baked potato, there are so many other ways to use the product. And I found a lady who uses sunflower products on a daily basis and in multiple recipes.
Annelies Sherman's Taste Naverheid is an institution among Mugopong locals and is famed for its traditional bakes and cakes.
These recipes are age-old traditional dishes we all grew up with. The chocolate cake is everybody's favorite. It's always moist and nice with the sunflower oil inside. And pancakes, a lot of churches and schools were built with pancake sales every year. So that's why it's versatile and easy for everybody to use.
From seed to tub, Flora is made through a natural process to maintain all the goodness of sunflower seeds in your meals.
Having been to the source and seen firsthand just how sunflowers are grown, I can confirm that this product doesn't only taste good, but is good for your health and the environment as well.
Very interesting indeed, but now that we know exactly what it takes to make the sunflower oil that goes into making Flora margarine, it's time to show you what it takes to make the actual margarine itself. And this morning I'm joined by Chef Wendy in the Espresso Kitchen to show us exactly what goes into the process of making margarine and how you can achieve this at home. Chef Wendy, lovely to have you in the kitchen.
Thank you.
I think this is so cool because I think a lot of people always wondered how these things are made, but I want to address a misconception firstly. I think around parents specifically, you know, that they think that margarine margarine is plastic, it is not really healthy. What would you say to that?
Absolutely not. Margarine is basically made from a blend of seed and vegetable oils, and you can basically make margarine at home using 5 simple ingredients. We've got palm oil or coconut oil, a little bit of egg, some milk, and a squeeze of lemon and some fresh herbs.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm super interested to see exactly how you can make your very own margarine. It's something that I've always wanted to learn. So let's kick it off. Where do we start?
Great. So basically what we're going to do first is melt our hard fat, either a coconut oil or a palm oil.
Okay.
Basically, you need this hard fat so that you end up with a spreadable product at the end.
Yes. Okay. So see, that's some coconut oil that you've got in there.
We're then going to transfer this to a bowl of ice, and to that we're going to add our sunflower oil.
All right.
When we make our margarines, we use a blend of sunflower, canola, and linseed oil, which are naturally high in omega-3 and 6, which are good for your heart.
Yes.
And I'm going to stir this now until we reach a nice milky appearance.
So we're going through this process of making our very own margarine, and I see we have our final products here. Is this what you would actually buy in the shop?
Absolutely. When we scale it up, we use pretty much the same process, just a different proportion of fats and flavorings.
All right.
And then you can personalize your margarine by adding in some chopped herbs, some chopped garlic, or you could make a sweet one with some cinnamon or honey.
So once that starts to getting that whole milky consistency, is this pretty much what we are left with?
That's pretty much what we're going to aim for, is this nice milky consistency.
Okay.
And then to that, we're going to add a little bit of milk.
Let me help you mix. Let me get
Thank
in
you.
here. Okay.
A little bit of milk, and then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of egg yolk. So basically what the role of the egg yolk is to bind all the ingredients together. So it basically acts as an emulsifier.
So how much would you put in there?
About 2 teaspoons will be sufficient.
Okay, so you're just kind of looking for the smooth, runny consistency, basically.
Yeah. However, when we produce our margarines, we don't use egg. We use an emulsifier called lecithin, which binds everything together, and also it makes it suitable for vegetarians.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Basically, our next step now will be to add a little squeeze of lemon and some salt.
Okay. So this is
once
what
it all
you're going
comes
to be
together,
coming out with?
Yeah.
So once you keep on mixing that...
Absolutely.
So how long does the whole process take from there to
Probably
here?
about 5 minutes of whisking.
All right. Put your
it all
favourite
comes
tune on,
together.
do it while you're watching espresso in the mornings. It could be fun.
And then if you want to add a little squeeze of lemon juice and salt.
Okay, so just a quarter there. Is that right?
Thank you. Perfect.
Just like that. And a pinch of salt.
Great. And what that's going to do is basically balance all the flavours and also acts as a natural preservative.
That is so interesting. And is that pretty much it?
That's pretty much it.
For a basic margarine?
Absolutely.
I didn't know it was that easy, I promise you. You know what, if you want to get your hands on the recipe, if you want to try this yourself, you can just SMS the keyword spread to 33728. That's spread to 33728. And you'll get everything sent to you straight on your phone, and also get a link that you can follow to go check out that recipe. Okay, cool. So here we have our final products.
Right, I think to this one, I'm going to add a little bit of chopped herbs.
So now you can go all fancy and zhuzh it up a little bit.
Do whatever you want. Add your own little personal touch, and some chopped chili in there. We're going to mix that together. And this is great for like a baguette or something like that to spread on.
Look at that. That looks beautiful. Obviously, I mean, it's you want to make sure that it stays chilled out. In the fridge, you know, make sure that because it's melting a little bit, so as you can see, but I mean, it's just because we are so hot right now at the moment.
And then I think to this one, this can be our sweet option. We're going to add a little bit of honey.
Oh, nice. For a breakfast option, your flapjacks, I see you've got them prepared already.
We'll do some honey and maybe a little pinch of cinnamon.
Oh, absolutely. And then we give that a mix.
I'm going to spread this onto the baguette.
Yeah, go for it. That keyword, once again, spread to 33728 if you want to get your hands on the recipe. I mean, this is really, really easy. We've literally just showed you how you can make your very own margarine in the comfort of your own home. Nothing daunting at all. Spread to 33728. Just keep in mind those SMSs do cost R1.50, and you can find those T's and C's on our website, expressoshow.com. And that's pretty much it.
Thank you.
I didn't know it was that easy, eh? I didn't know it was that easy. Well, I'm definitely going to be enjoying my breakfast this morning. Thank you very much for joining us and sharing a little bit of insight into how you make your very own margarine. Great. Absolutely love it. Now, I've learned so much today, really I have. And if you are in Cape Town this coming weekend, make sure to head over to the Good Food and Wine Show from the 27th up until the 29th of May. You can visit the Flora stand and sample all of the delicious goodies on offer as well.